Vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for people between the ages of 15 and 20. Young drivers are more than twice as likely to be involved in a crash as the rest of the population. This is why vehicular safety, obeying the rules of the road, and exercising common sense and good judgment while driving is such an important issue for teens. The most important rule of driving safety is pay attention. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, at least 25% of car crashes happen when a driver is distracted. The driver may be talking on the cell phone, drowsy, or lost in thought. Reduce distractions when you drive by positioning the seat and mirrors and fastening your safety belt before starting the engine. Adjust the radio and temperature control knobs before moving. Damn it.
What?
I'll just keep going. You can edit the parts out in the middle, right?
I can try.
Here, that's part one. I'll do part two now.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Part one.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Here are some examples of things you need to pay attention to when you're in the driver's seat. Other drivers. Be aware of cars around you and how they're moving. Make sure other drivers can see you by switching on your headlights at night and in bad weather. Road conditions. Reduce your speed if the road is icy or wet, if heavy snow or rain is limiting your vision, if a lane narrows, if there are sharp curves ahead, or if there is a construction or heavy traffic. Your physical state. Never drive when you're tired. Drowsiness can impair your reaction time and your judgment. If you feel tired, try to wake yourself up by stopping for a snack or a bit of exercise. If you're still drowsy, pull over at the nearest safe, well-lit area and call home. Your emotional state. Being angry or upset can affect your driving. Ask someone else to drive, or if you are alone, pull over to a safe spot until you can calm down. Passengers riding with teen drivers are responsible for reducing the risk of accidents, too. Avoid doing anything that might distract the driver's attention from the road. Passengers must also take responsibility for their own safety. They should avoid getting into a vehicle with an impaired driver. If you're with a driver who has used alcohol or other drugs, try taking away the keys from the individual. You could also call a parent or other trusted adult to pick you up.
Young drivers may be more likely to get into an accident because they lack experience and skills needed to drive safely. They are more likely to underestimate hazards, and they are more likely to take risks. To help protect young drivers and others on the road, most states have graduated licensing programs. Graduated licensing is a system where the youth is with an adult at all times while driving until a privilege period is over. Many programs have 3 stages: a learner's, provisional, and full driver's license. Each stage has different sets of restrictions and different sets of passengers. In order to move to the next level, drivers need to maintain a clean record with no crashes or traffic violations. Here we have Nick Zander practicing for his driving license test. Right now he has his permit and we are driving through town practicing his skills. Okay, Nick, I'd like you to take the next right turn.
Okay, sir.
Good job on the blinkering, nice slow, and don't hit the inside of the turn. Perfect. And now I'd like you to park in the next available parking spot. Perfect blinkering, check blind spot, and perfect park. Great job. Here we have Nick Zander practicing for his driving test. He is practicing his many skills. So I'd like you to maintain speed on this road. Up, watch your gas, try to keep it constant. Only one foot on the pedals, keep the other foot off the brake. Please no texting while driving.
Oh, sorry, sir.
And now I would like you to take the next left turn.
Left turn, sir?
Yes.
That way, right?
Yes. Please keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, sorry, wrong blinker.
Blinker's the wrong way. Oh, take the turn a little bit easier.
Oh, sorry, sir.
You're doing well. You're fine. Keep driving.
Oh, I almost hit that car.
Yep, that guy looked a little interesting at you. Okay, now take the next available parking spot.
Right here?
No, that's a little bit too quick.
Oh, okay.
Next one.
This is very nerve-wracking, sir.
Yes, it takes a little bit to get used to it. Yep, good. Up.
Oh, sorry, I hit the curb.
That's okay. You're fine.
Oh, I gotta put it in park.
Yep, there we go. And then turn your wheel.
This way?
No, that's out of the road.
Oh, okay.
Yep, block the tires.
Oh.
Perfect. Now shut the engine off. Let's never let you drive again.
Oh, okay. There we go. I got the key off.
Good job.
You're driving along with another driver suddenly swerves in your lane without signaling, forcing you to slam on your brakes. Some drivers respond to this type of situation with road rage. This means responding to a driver's incident with violence. Examples of road rage behavior can include honking, shouting, gesturing or flashing lights, chasing or tailgating another vehicle, cutting off another car or forcing it off the road, deliberately hitting or bumping another car, threatening or physically attacking another driver. If you see these kinds of behaviors, stay a safe distance away. If you're threatened, lock your doors and drive to the nearest police station. Never try to relate or conflict could turn deadly.
Unfortunately, you can't always trust other drivers to drive safely. To protect yourself, you need to drive defensively. Defensive driving means being aware of potential hazards on the road and taking action to avoid them. When you drive defensively, you stay alert and take responsibility for your behavior. You also watch out for potential dangers. A car that is weaving, crossing the center line, making wide turns, or braking without warning may have an impaired driver. If you spot such a vehicle, keep your distance or pull over and notify the police. You share the road with other motorists, pedestrians, cyclists, and people on skates, scooters, or small motor vehicles. When you're driving, watch out for other vehicles and pedestrians. When you're on foot, on bike, or skating, be aware of vehicles and follow the rules of the road. Here are some do's and don'ts of driving. Maintain a safe speed. Not too fast, not too slow. Maintain a safe distance from other cars. Follow the 3-second rule. When the car in front of you passes the object, you should pass it at least 3 seconds later. Signal all turns. Obey traffic signals. Let other drivers merge safely. And wear your safety belt. And make sure your passengers wear them too. Some don'ts are: don't drive after using alcohol or any other depressant. Don't drive while drowsy. Don't use a cell phone while driving. Don't be distracted by adjusting the radio or other controls. Don't be eating food while driving. Don't be with someone who has been drinking alcohol or using illegal drugs. And don't be using your horn inappropriately. It's meant to be a warning signal. Save it for that. To be a safe driver, you need to know some things. Where to put your hands. You always want to put your hands at 9 and 3. At 9 and 3, you have the best control over your vehicle, and you are always ready for whatever is thrown your way. you need to know how to blinker. Like I said, you always want a blinker to be a defensive driver. So down is left, up is right. You check your mirrors and how to put your mirrors. You have this little thing over here and you change them however's according. And if something hits them, usually that's not good. You want to adjust your mirror to be according so that you can see your whole back out your back window. And you want your side mirrors so that you can see behind you. Now, another important thing is where your parking brake is. Usually a parking brake is right down by your left foot, right there. Do you see it? Okay. You push down on it all the way, and some of them will be clicking, some of them won't. The ones that click, you push down until you hear another click and it'll come back up. Other ones will have release that you pull and it'll come back up. And in some cases, a parking brake will be situated right here and it'll just be a lever. That's usually in automatics. Wait, that's usually in manual. And the final thing you want to know is where your windshield wipers are. Your windshield wipers are usually right here, and this little dial right here controls the pace of how fast they go. And a mist to clean your windshield wiper is usually pushed down or all the way down. And one last thing, your cruise, you push the first button and the second button.
If you're not riding a car, maybe you're walking, and there's some basic pedestrian safety you should know. Always use the sidewalk. If there is no sidewalk, walk on the left side of the road, facing oncoming traffic. This will make it easier for cars to see you. It also makes it easier for you to see them. And get out of the way if a driver comes too close. Before you cross the street, look left, then right, then left again. Cross only at marked crosswalks or at a corner. Make sure the cars have seen you and stop before you step into the street. And there's some basic bicycle safety you should know as well. Riding a bike is a great way to travel around and get exercise at the same time. Here are some tips for safe cycling. Always wear a safety-approved helmet that fits properly. Follow the rules of the road and obey traffic laws. Signal turns about half a block before reaching the intersection. Extend your left arm straight out to the side to signal a left turn. Bend your left arm upward at the elbow to signal a right turn. Ride single file and keep to far right side of the road. Watch out for obstacles and such as opening car doors, sewer grating, soft shoulders, and cars pulling into traffic. Do not tailgate motor vehicles or ride closely behind a moving vehicle. Look left, right, left again before riding into streams of traffic. Wear bright colors in the daytime and reflective clothing at night. Place reflectors on the front and rear of your bike, on both wheels, and on both pedals.
Small motor vehicles include motorcycles, mopeds, and all-terrain vehicles. Motorcycles and mopeds are motor vehicles just like cars, and are subject to the same traffic laws. Motorcycles must have a special license in addition to their driver's license. According to the NHTCA, motorcycles and passengers are 32 times more likely to die in a crash than automobile drivers and passengers. Head injuries cause the most deaths in motorcycle accidents. In 20 states, all motorcyclists and passengers must wear protective helmets. In addition to the 27 states, motorcycles and passengers under the age of 18 are required further to wear a helmet. Helmets should meet the standards set by the U.S. Department of Transportation, DOT. Warning: wearing sturdy clothing that covers the arms, legs, and also provides some protection. Passengers should avoid riding with motorcyclists who are impaired by drug or alcohol use.
You should never make improper modifications to your car. This is a very stock exhaust. This is an exhaust that has been modified. It is sometimes too loud for the conditions or the place you are in.
You should never ride a vehicle that does not fit you. See, this is more of a vehicle for her size. You should always wear a helmet when you ride.
Up is right. Okay. You check your mirrors and how to put your mirrors. You have this little thing over here and you change them however's according.